Toastmasters Club number 7717440. I welcome all our members and guests to this meeting. The mission of this Toastmasters Club is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which all the members are empowered to develop their communication and leadership skills, which results in greater self-confidence and personal growth. This is an educational program, and we don't discuss matters related to sex, religion, and politics. I request all of you to please put off or put to silent mode any of your mobile or electronic devices that may cause disturbance during this meeting. Now, it is my pleasure and privilege in introducing our President, Madam Toastmaster Vijita Murli, as the presiding officer for today's meeting. She is a happy homemaker, a champion TT speaker, and an active Toastmaster. She is also our club mentor. Fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests, it is my pleasure and privilege in welcoming this caring and inspiring leader to preside over today's meeting. Over to you, Madam President.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mudra, for those nice words. Good evening once again to all of the members and guests present here today for our 50th meeting, which is also going to be our installation ceremony and also our release of our club magazine, and also we'll be having a lot more to do today. So let's begin by welcoming our guests. I request all the members to please introduce your guests. Let me take this opportunity to welcome DTM Perry, who is amongst us today. It is indeed our honor and privilege to have you with us, sir. And we also have DTM Johnson Samuel, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you.
Any more guests, dear members? I think we'll have our guests joining in. As and when they join in, we'll welcome them. So let me take this opportunity to request DTM Perry to speak a few words to all of us present here today. So it would be an honor to hear from you.
Thank you, ma'am. I wasn't expecting this. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Madam Vijita Murli. I think it's always an honor. I think it's always an honor to be talking to the very mindful mind families of Mind Academy Club. Extremely. I chose the word mindful because I've always seen Team Mind and the families of Team Mind is to be very focused, very attentive, and very much aware of the purpose of all of you being together. And I'm not saying it for the sake of making you all happy. I always speak my mind wherever I go. And this is just coming from my heart, believe me or not. I've always been fascinated. I've always been impressed by whenever I have noticed the posts or the events, or sometimes I have attended a couple of meetings of Team Mind Academy. I've always been impressed with the way you guys come together and work together. Okay. In my opinion, I think it is this togetherness is something very, very special about the Mind families, be it the families of Murlis, the families of Thambi Balas, the families of Warriors, families of Chauhans, families of Ravs and Nambiyars. I think all of you, I'm missing some names, obviously, pardon me for my ignorance. I think whenever I see this, what makes me impressed, what makes me get fascinated about Team Mind is there is so much of passion. Okay, some of that passion is missing today, unfortunately, for reasons only 16 are here, but we understand, But this passion, if I say, is so noticeable, and I would say it's so palpable, in my opinion. And what makes, I keep wondering, what makes this team special, and what makes this team very passionate, and this passion being so palpable. When I was thinking, and I only can find one answer is, I think you are able to bring so much of meaningfulness in this togetherness of these families. Okay, I think, and I think that's a great thing, and that is why everyone feels extremely involved, and there is so much of selflessness also. I see that. I see in that, you produce different champions. You produce a lot of leaders. There is a lot of variety. The way you structure your programs, structure your meetings, very simple things. The greatest mastery, the greatest intellect comes from the way we do simple things very, very nicely and very, very differently. Now, how we end up doing those simple things really, exemplifies to this world who we are and how differently we can get to do bigger things. And I'm not saying this because Murli is my good friend or Madam Vijita is a good family friend, but, I'm just speaking my heart again. And that is really making everyone feel so involved. And that is probably a reason for you, for your passion to be always so very palpable. And if you really look at one of the leadership definitions that I keep sometimes speaking is, if I talked about meaningfulness in togetherness as families. One of the strong, purpose of leadership is about getting things done in a manner that serves everyone. Leadership is about getting things done that adds value to everyone. And I see this practiced passionately at Team Mind. Again, I'm not praising you guys. I'm not trying to make you feel happy, but I'm just speaking my mind. Okay, I'm speaking my mind to mind, and that's so very impressed. And another thing before I leave, finally, what I have also been impressed and is the name Mind Academy. I don't know whether it happened by chance or was it done on design. I think it is such an appropriate selection for a Toastmasters club. In a Toastmasters club, again, we are always learning and growing. But more than, if you really carefully analyze all the activities that we do, more than learning and growing, we are giving. Most of us are giving in a giving mode, and most of the times in Toastmasters, especially after a couple of years. DTM Johnson is here. Is he learning or he's growing? I think he's giving. He's connected. I'm sure it is 9 o'clock his time. Okay, it's time. His grandchildren must be knocking him from behind. But he's so passionate about giving, and that is the beauty of Toastmasters. And again, coming back to the name Team Mind, such a beautiful selection. If you come to think about it, everything that happens to us in our life, one of the major contributor, one of the major factor that is responsible for all good and bad things that happen to us is because of this mind. This mind can make us grow. This mind can destroy, can end up destroying, can cause us our own self-destruction. And I think it's a beautiful selection. Again, mindful leaders of Mind Academy. And I've always seen you with great mindset that produces a great heart set. And I wish you a lot of great health set and a fulfilling soul set, and keep inspiring and keep setting an example for all the Toastmasters Club in the Eastern Province. Thank you very much, and back to you. And no exaggeration intended, let me tell you.
Thank you so much, GTM Perry. In fact, it was almost like a keynote address for all of us, I must say. So it was wonderful listening to you, sir. Like you will really, take us to a whole new level of thinking with your words. So thank you so much, sir, for your generous words for all of us here at Mind Academy. We are indebted to you for your support and our cooperation whenever we need you. Thank you so much, sir. We mean it from the bottom of our heart. Thank you. Now let me take this opportunity to invite DTM Johnson Samuel, sir, who is here joining us from India. Sir, it would be a pleasure to hear from you.
Thank you so much, President Toastmaster Vijay. It's been always a great honor to be part of this great Toastmasters Club. I would say that, Toastmasters International has a mission, the Toastmasters districts have a mission, the clubs have a mission. But this is one unique club which have its own mission. Moving in the right direction. The academy was formed with this very specific goal to transform our young minds. And then within few years, it turned into transforming the grown-ups. The club was formed. And in no time, they have a Gavel Club formed. So I could see this 360-degree development revolving around this great Mind Academy Toastmasters Club. which I have not seen elsewhere. I have to cancel 2 other meetings to be here because I don't want to miss an opportunity of Toastmasters meeting of Mind Academy. The passion of the leaders, which I have experienced myself, both Bala and both Murali, the vision they're carrying out. And I could see the transformation happening within the leaders, within the members. There are champion speakers in here and great leaders like distinguished Toastmaster Perry. That what makes the Mind Academy, the attracting the leaders around and the Toastmasters, because the growth, the selfless service, what you're doing is beyond dimension. So I would like to wish all the leaders who are going to take up the baton and taking Mind Academy to the next level, keep going. There's a big results of energy around you. And those leaders who taken the club during the current program year has done an excellent growth and leadership in generating, guiding our young minds. Keep going. This is exactly what Toastmastering is all about. As distinguished Toastmaster Perry mentioned, it's a time for giving, and we learn and we give so that we can transform someone else as a better citizen, as a better individual. That's what Toastmasters is all about. Back to you, President Toastmaster Vijayda. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you so much, DTM Johnson Samuel, sir, for your words of wisdom. Indeed, we are all inspired and motivated, and we'll surely try to give our best to the fraternity in whatever way possible. Thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring words once again. Now let's get on with the very important job that is at hand. You know, there's a famous saying by T.S. Eliot, which goes like this: what we call the beginning is often the end, and to make an end is to make a beginning. The end is where we start from. That's the quote from T.S. Eliot. So apt, I would say, because when you look at it, it's the end of the Jasmine team, but at the same time, it's the beginning of something new, something better, I would say, under the astute leadership of Toastmaster Ramesh Nambiar and his brilliant team of office bearers. I'm sure that they're going to take Mind Academy's flag high, for sure. So be it life, be it nature, or for that matter, any aspect of life, we'll all notice one thing that is constant, and that is change. Day changes to night, dawn to dusk, seasons change, and so it's just a law of nature, and it is unavoidable. Today, we have all gathered here for yet another change, a change in the club leadership. In 2021, at around the same time of the year, the Jasmine Brigade was elected to office. 7 of us ladies got ready to fasten our seatbelts for the ride ahead. It was indeed a roller coaster ride, I must say. There were ups, there were downs, there were thrilling moments, there were moments of anxiety and uncertainty. The first Exicom under the astute leadership of Toastmaster Bala had already set the bar so high in the very first year of the club's existence that the expectations from our Jasmine team were very high. But today, as we as a team disembark from this roller coaster ride, I must say that we are all 100% confident that we have done justice to the job at hand. We as a team have learned and have grown so much. I feel really proud and ecstatic that the Jasmine team was indeed successful in preserving the legacy of this great club and has in fact outdone our own expectations. Let me take this opportunity to place on record my sincere gratitude to my Jasmine team for their unstinting support and cooperation in taking this club to greater heights. My sincere thanks to each and every member of Mind Academy family for being a part of our journey and for your unwavering support. There's another famous saying. This time it's from N.R. Narayan Murthy. He says, when you run a part of the relay and pass on the baton, there is no sense of unfinished business in your mind. There is just the sense of having done your part to the best of your ability. That is it. The hope is to pass the baton to somebody who will run faster and run better than you. And that's exactly what we are looking up to. The Jasmine team is going to hand over the baton to a better and faster runner under the leadership of Toastmaster Ramesh Nambiar. So we, the Jasmine team, are ready to hand over the baton, and here's wishing him and his ebullient team the very best for a spectacular year of Toastmasters, which will see our club conquer greater heights. To take us through the proceedings today, we have with us a master of ceremonies. Let me introduce him to all of you. He is a quality professional, a chemist by trade. He has more than 27 years of experience in the industry and has expertise in implementing and maintaining management systems like ISO 9001, RC 14001, etc. He's a charter member of our club, our first VP Education. He served Division L as the admin manager this year. He joined Toastmasters in 2020, and within a short span of time, he has already proven his caliber as a champion speaker by reaching the SETAC 2022 finals in the international speech category this year. An avid reader and a wonderful orator who can create magic with words. Please put your hands together to welcome our Master of Ceremonies for today, Toastmaster Murali Krishna Rao. Toastmaster Murali Krishna Rao, the virtual podium is all yours.
Thank you, Madam Vijita, for that fantabulous introduction. I'm really thankful and grateful for the encouraging words that were used. Thank you very much once again. A very warm good evening, dear friends, fellow Toastmasters and guests. What a wonderful year it had been, isn't it? I'm sure that you will all agree with what has happened from the day the Jasmine Club took the baton. And I must say that with all the doubts that we had in our minds, okay, there is a change, what would happen? Will we pass through that? All that is laid to rest now. With all the laurels that is behind us, we know that the Jasmine team has delivered. And very much thanks to the Jasmine team for all their efforts to take the baton forward. And now is the time for new beginnings. And here I would read a poem by Peter H. Ronalds. This poem is about New Year, but it's very much apt to our meeting today. The beginning. This very moment is a new beginning. The clock talks. Every tick, every talk says now, now, now. A new beginning is starting now. The clock sings, time to begin, time to ponder. Your stars up the yonder, let them guide, connected to dreams inside. The clock strikes 12, reminding ourselves of a new beginning. This very moment is a new beginning. With that, let's start the session for today. So we will look at some fabulous moments that we had in the past, some glimpses of what we are thinking and the path forward. And we will be welcoming the new team during this process. So the first in lineup for today's program is the musings of the mind. The musings of the mind will be presented by our very fantabulous Madam Toastmaster Jyoti Balasubramaniam, a multitasking person, as we have seen in a lot of our meetings. She is a BTech graduate in chemical engineering from VTU University and has worked for ABB as an application engineer for DCS and emergency shutdown systems. So she was in automation. Even though now she is not in ABB, she's still controlling. And your guess is as good as mine. She controls all of her household. She's a fitness enthusiast, yoga practitioner, passionate cook, a YouTuber, and of course, she keeps a watch on her husband, following her husband like a shadow. So here's welcoming with a thunderous round of virtual applause our Madam Toastmaster, Jyoti Balasubramaniam, to take us through the musings of the mind. Over to you, Madam.
Thank you, Toastmaster Melissa, for that pleasing introduction. Leadership is not about position. It's about passion. Quotes Robin Sharma. Master of ceremonies, distinguished guests, fellow Toastmasters, Gavaliers, and my dear friends, good evening to one and all. Witnessing the flow of innovative thoughts in the form of articles, paintings, poems, life lessons, short stories from close quarters has indeed motivated me as a writer, inculcated positive thoughts as an individual, nurtured the spirit of team bonding, and driven me as an individual in the right direction. Dear Toastmasters, this will be the similar emotion which will be enabled in you all when you read through Musings of the Mind, the second edition for the year 2021 and 2022. For a person scriptophobic like me, what could have been more dreadful than being an editor for a magazine? But this dreadful situation turned out to be a fascinating and a learning experience for me. At this juncture, I would like to take this opportunity to thank the creative brain behind Musings of the Mind, Meera ma'am, and our pillar of support, Vichita ma'am and Toastmaster Bala, for backing me up throughout in this process. I would also like to thank all the members and Gavaliers of Mind team for supporting me by sharing their articles for Musings of the Mind. Also, I would like to thank our area director, Area 53 director, our Toastmaster Alok Shankal sir, for also supporting us. When the conceptualization was underway, the bigger thought process was to make sure that the magazine doesn't turn out to be boring. And I'm happy that this objective has been achieved. The spirit and value of Mind Academy is to motivate, inculcate, nurture, drive, has been reflection of all the words. I'm sure it will be an interesting, value-adding experience to all the reading enthusiasts. So without any further delay, let me take this opportunity to present to you Mind Academy Toastmasters Club Annual Magazine Musings of the Mind for 2021 and 2022. Here we go. Is the screen visible to everyone? Is the screen visible?
Yes, Toastmaster Jyoti.
Presenting Musings of the Mind. Like you see here, this picture. Can you tell me why this picture has been actually chosen as the cover page of this magazine?
It's leadership, I believe. I mean, the change of leadership, it will continuously change, right?
Yes, sir. You're absolutely right. This has as you can see, the birds flying in the sky in the V formation. This has a scientific as well as a philosophical explanation to that. Long story short, in all the cases, it just symbolizes the core values of Toastmastering: the leadership, motivation, driven, and the team spirit. And all the credit of this painting goes to, again, our artistic Meera ma'am. And here is a message from editor, that's me. And then we have a table of contents. And then we have a message from our president, Vichita ma'am. And then we have a message from our club sponsor, TTM Murali Krishnan sir. And we have another message from Area 53 Director, Arul Shankar sir. And then here we go, the Jasmine Brigade. Like we see, the feathers of the same, the birds of the same feather flock together. The same way, this wouldn't have been successful without these 7 beautiful ladies, which was each of them have contributed in their own way for the success of this. And read to know how they have contributed to the success. And then we have a couple of articles from our club members. Stands of hope from our club president, how she donated her hair for a noble cause. And then we have yesterday's joys from Toastmaster Rameshan sir. This article just re-cherishes your memories and takes you to the days of Malgudi days, I can say. Okay, and there's one more. The next article is from our a superwoman, and she telling about her type of superwoman. And a life lesson from Irshad sir, and a travel diary from our Toastmaster Jyoti Warrior ma'am. And a real winner telling about a winner. Champion speaker speaking about a winner. And we have a couple of poems after this. And we have a few articles from our speech crafters. And this is a short story written by a professional author of many books, Madam Kartika Santosh, who is also a speech crafter. And then we have a word bank here. This is all about the words of the meeting. All those have been compiled together. So all the grammarians and the word master of the day, you can just go through and check out if the word chosen by you is present over here or not. And then we have the Mind Academy Gavel Club Execom members, and a few articles from our Gaveliers. And then this is the highlight of all our meetings. Okay, so the glimpses of glory. This has all about the various other the interesting approaches done by our club in an educative way. So we had a speakathon, and then we had a debate series, and then we had even the TT Mania and panel discussion. So all these were really helpful in in inculcating all the educative qualities in all our members. And then we had a couple of joint meetings with various other clubs in our division, as well as out of other divisions as well. And then these are some of the workshops which were conducted in our club meetings. So we had even the humorous speech workshop by DTM Kotishwaran sir, and then pathways workshop by DTM Murali Krishnan sir, and even evaluation workshop by Kotishwaran sir, and the TT session by DTM Venkat Devarajan sir. And then we had some keynote speeches by eminent personalities who graced our meeting and shared their valuable experiences with all of us. So in that we had Professor Anne-Marie Verghese, who was a mentor and a coach for 5 Olympic athletes. And then we had W.V. Raman sir, who was a former coach for the Indian women's national cricket team. And then these are some of the club, entertaining club meeting themes. And first we had the Bollywood theme. And then we had a check day team in everything in accordance with the current affairs. So, and it was really entertaining, where all the members actually took interest and participated in it with utmost dedication and fun. And then these are some of the newly inducted members to our club. And we have our club achievements and the achievers here who represented Mind Academy in District 79 level. And then we have some art gallery, the artworks given by our some of our Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters and their kids. And this is our Mind family. I hope you all like this presentation, and I hope you all and just sit back and relax for this weekend with a cup of coffee and enjoy this edition. So, Musings of the Mind. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to present it here. Over to you, Master of Ceremonies.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster Jyoti Balasubramaniam. So it was wonderful. While I was looking at that magazine, I was trying to think, okay, this is the one I'm going to read first, and this is the one I'm going to read first. So there were so many firsts that now I'm confused. I'm sure you are all. So first of all, congratulations to Madam Toastmaster Jyoti Bala for doing that wonderful compilation. I know how tough it can be to follow up with people. And I can confess that, my article reached her just a day before. So I'm extremely sorry for that, but I think the perseverance has paid off, and we can all see the results of that. A beautiful magazine for all the people, and for all the Toastmasters, I would say one thing is take some time, sit with a cup of coffee or tea, whatever is your preference, and go through the musings of the mind. Thank you, madam. Thank you very much. And now let's move on. So while we were looking at the magazine, she told something about glimpses, right? So right now we are going through the glimpses of glory of the previous year, 2021-22. And for taking us through the glimpses of glory is a Toastmaster who needs no introduction. It's none other than our existing president, Madam Toastmaster Vijita Murli. Madam Vijita Murli is a happy homemaker, an active Toastmaster. She was also a past president of the Periyar Toastmaster Club and mentor of the current club. She is the president. She has been active in SETAC, so on and so forth. So there are so many things, but I still feel that she needs no introduction. So with no further ado, I would invite Madam Toastmaster Vijita Murli to come and take us through the glimpses of glory 2021-22. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Master of Ceremonies, Toastmaster Murli Rao. Before I go on with my duty, let me take this opportunity to welcome a few of our dignitaries who have joined us today. We have amongst us Toastmaster, DTM Jacob Kuriakose sir, one of the veteran Toastmasters in the fraternity, always there to support Mind Academy. Whenever we call, he is always sure to be there amongst us. Thank you so much, sir. Indeed, we are blessed to have you amongst us today. And we also have with us President-elect of Periyar Toastmasters Club, DTM Shivadas Bhaskaran, who has joined us today. Thank you so much, DTM Shivadas. It's lovely having you here with us today on this very auspicious occasion.
Thank you
for
so
joining.
much, Madam President. Thank you so much. All the very best. Thank you so much.
We also have a few more Gaviliers who have joined us. We have Gavilier Stuti and Gavilier Tanishka who have joined us. Thank you for joining in and sharing our joy as we pass on the baton to the new team. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, without much further ado, let me all share the glimpses of glory. All of you, I know, are waiting so eagerly to catch a glimpse of that. So let me take this opportunity to show you the glimpses of glory. As you all know, glimpses of glory is the name we had given to the the videos we used to publish after each meeting that recaps the whole highlights of the meeting that was conducted. And today, let me take this opportunity to show you the highlights of the whole year. Please tell me if my screen is visible. One second. Is the is the screen visible?
It's not visible, Madam President.
One second.
Maybe you need
No
to.
problem. Just give Is it visible now?
Yes, ma'am, very well.
Okay. Thank you so much for the opportunity to thank you all once again with a small video. Even though we couldn't cover all of the meetings that we had over the year because it's literally impossible because we had so much of fun. We just got a gist of what we did and celebrated our achievements so far in the fraternity as a club. And I must say it has been a journey which was worth all the of it, all the hard work, all the dedication, and I'm happy that it has all paid off so well. And I hope that the new team gets more support, more cooperation from all of us, and it can conquer greater heights in the coming year. Thank you for the opportunity to share the glimpses of glory 2021-22. Over to the Master of Ceremonies.
Thank you, Madam Vijita, for taking us through the wonderful memories of the year that has passed. While we were watching all the glimpses that was going on, it almost felt like it was now. And we build our lives through these small moments. And even when it plays out, it might seem like a single moment, but that's an entire life. So don't you agree that what a wonderful year it was? All the pieces, when they come together, we look at it as wide-eyed. Oh, did we achieve all of that? Brilliant, isn't it? And to take us through some of the awards categories, I mean the club awards, we have our VP Education, Madam Toastmaster Meera, who is going to take us through the awards. But a note before we do that. You know, behind every effort, there is a person who is toiling relentlessly, pedaling below the surface and seemingly calm on the up. But if you see a duck while it is wading its way through, you know it's wading vigorously below and it's calm on the front. And that's what I feel when I see Madam Toastmaster Meera. She's so calm at the front, but she has taken a lot of challenges, I'm sure, and I do acknowledge, and we do acknowledge all that you have done for all of us. I know we have played a little truant with you, sometimes not responding to you, but all said and done, I think we've all finally made it. So dear friends, let's welcome with a thunderous round of applause, Madam Toastmaster Meera Nambiar for taking us through the award ceremony. She's a Keralite brought up in Mumbai, and that you could see in the magazine article that she has given. You know, the picture that was there, that's the women trying to get inside a local train, and that's in Mumbai. And she has worked as a training officer with Hindustan Unilever Limited. She is taught in the junior primary section in IIS Jubail. And now she is devoted to her home and family. And I have no words for that, because she is not only taking care of her daughter, but the Gen Next. And all of us here playing truant with her. So over to you, Madam Toastmaster Meera Nambiar, for taking us through the club awards ceremony. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Toastmaster Murli, for seeing the duck in me. I am indeed elated by that comparison. Dear Toastmasters, good evening to all of you. Can I share the screen? Okay, here we are. Good evening. Welcome, beautiful people. It is a great honor to be amongst so many talented men and women. Congratulations to all of you for successful completion of another year in your communication journey at Mind. This year, like the last, was special, with many achievements in the fraternity, promising new entrants, leadership reveals, insights on communication, and out-of-the-box creativity. This evening is one for positivity. And our plan is to shine light on a group of outstanding and inspiring members and celebrate their success. Welcome again to the Club Awards at Mind Academy. At Mind, where if you have the passion, we give you opportunities and a platform to showcase it. So without further ado, let's go on to our awards ceremony. Of course, the awards, the objectives of our awards are to inspire club members to appreciate their good work, to models for other members to emulate. Today, this year, we have awards in 6 categories: Best Debutant Toastmaster, Most Dedicated Toastmaster, Most Promising Toastmaster, Leadership Icon, Hall of Fame, and the Toastmaster of the Year. So let's move on to the first category, which is the Best Debutant Toastmaster. Let's see who he is. Very professional in his outlook. He appears, but if the subject is me, he can talk. How to make your money work for you? One still remembers the talk on that subject. He's planned in his approach and always ready to help. One such instance was when we needed, and he pitched in readily to everyone's relief. These are some of the moments when you are thankful for the great team at Mind. Dear ladies and gentlemen, kindly put your hands together for our Best Debutant Toastmasters. Toastmaster Sai, congratulations on your awesome debut and kindly accept your appreciation. Congratulations again. And now let's move on to the next category. Most Dedicated Toastmaster. She is a multifaceted personality who manages on various fronts and takes adversities in her stride. Always supportive and a thorough team player, there have been times when we could see her multitasking with her responsibilities at home during our meeting. But in spite of her engagements, she has made through the meetings, taken up important roles, and sailed on successfully. She's a confident speaker whose commitment is infectious and emulative. And she is none other than our Toastmaster, Toastmaster Mudra Sisodia. Congratulations, Toastmaster Mudra Sisodia. We applaud your diligence, dedication, and commitment in all assignments and activities, irrespective of the magnitude of the task at hand. Toastmaster Mudra Sisodia, kindly accept your certificate of appreciation. Moving on to the next category, we have the Most Promising Toastmaster. She is a jack of all trades and also a master at it. That was a number which had me in splits after a long time. She's enthusiastic and always ready to take up assignments. This year, she has been editing magazines at various levels. I'm sure she's a master at it now too, with her creativity and comfort with her technical know-how. She is a lady who will go a long way. Leader on Toastmaster Jyoti Bala, congratulations, and we look forward to your promise and potential at communication and leadership. Kindly accept your certificate of appreciation from the MIND team. We move on to our next category, that is the leadership icon at MIND Academy. He's a passionate Toastmaster who plods ahead with a plan in mind and a speech with a story. He has been seen as a very active Toastmaster, supporting the fraternity and representing MIND at various fora. One remembers his exceptional work in the magazine committee last year at the GLC and his performance as a contest chair at the SITAC this year. He is none other than our Toastmaster Mohammed Irshad. And this is his certificate of appreciation. Congratulations again, Toastmaster Irshad. Now we come to the last two, but very important categories. The Hall of Fame. The art of communication is the language of leadership. We have with us someone who has tied his fortunes to the and with exceptionally good results. Master evaluator who has made us proud year after year at SITAC, and a supportive team member, he deserves his rightful place in the MIND Hall of Fame for his exceptional communication and leadership skills, and for flying the MIND Academy flag high at the district level. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for our Toastmaster Bala Subramaniam, for his continued and receive and accept your certificate of appreciation from the MIND team.
Hello, can you see me? My screen has gone internet problem. I'm very sorry. Can you hear me?
Very well, ma'am.
Yeah, now it's.
Okay.
Yes, we do.
Okay. I'm sorry, my computer has gone up. Sorry, Toastmaster of the Year. I will share it again for you. But right now, let me tell you who he is. He is a communication wizard who aces with his commendable grip on language. His speech is laced with everyday stories, eased with humor and quick thinking, and a very supportive team member. His mastery at communication has taken him where he deserves to be. That is the SITAC finals. He's made all of us proud, and we are sure that he will march onward with the MIND flag in the days to come. Let us jointly congratulate Toastmaster.
Toastmaster.
Madam Toastmaster Meera, I think you could read out. And,
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was trying, the computer came on, so I thought the screen will come again. I'm sorry. Let us jointly congratulate Toastmaster Murli Rao as our Toastmaster of the Year for his exceptional performance and achievements in Toastmasters and flying the mind at the level. Toastmaster Murli Rao, we are all applauding you for your efforts this year, and we look forward to your shining ahead in the journey at Mind Academy. So congratulations to all our members. We are indeed very, very, very proud of you. May you shine on, and God bless all of you in your communication journey, and may the Mind flag fly high. Congratulations again. And that's from you. That's from me, sorry, to all of you. Over to you, Master of Ceremonies, Toastmaster of the Year.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster Meera, for those extremely nostalgic moments. I was telling to Madam Toastmaster Gauri before the session started that, you know, we'll be crying maybe sometime. So we're not exactly crying, but I would say that it's a matter of immense pleasure to see what we have achieved. And congratulations to all the winners and all the participants, all the club members. And with that, like I was telling, whenever I see Madam Meera, she's like a duck, you know, she's paddling below. I would say that without your support, I'm sure we would not have made it. So a very big thanks for you for leading us the way, and of course to the team Jasmine for doing all the great work, pushing us all the Toastmasters to move ahead. With that, I think we have gone through a lot. We have gone through the musings of the mind. We have gone through the glory of 2021-22. We have also seen how we have done in the awards category and who are those people. So with that, it's time for new beginnings. And to take us through the new beginnings, we have someone with us who again represents the mind spirit, the mind and its spirit, who is none other than Toastmaster R.N. Balasubramaniam. R.N. Bala is an electronics and instrumentation engineer. He is a professional hockey player, played at state level tournaments. I don't know whether he still plays, but I'm sure in his mind when he's sleeping, he does. He's a co-founder of the Mind Academy, club president, ex-club president of the Mind Academy Toastmasters Club. That is probably the previous year when we handed it over to the Jasmine Club. And an aspiring sports coach. Now he's also coaching all the Cavaliers out here, interested in strategic studies for sports and foreign affairs, and a very dear friend. So with that, let's welcome with a thunderous round of applause, Toastmaster Balasubramaniam to take us through the installation ceremony, New Beginnings. New Beginnings, the installation ceremony by Toastmaster Balasubramaniam. Over to you, sir.
Thanks a lot, Master of Ceremonies, Toastmaster Murli Rao, sir, the Toastmaster of the Year, for those really inspiring and elevated words, sir. I wish I am in shape to play hockey still, but I'm not one. So with that note, I once again thank Master of Ceremonies for those kind words. And also, I take this opportunity to place the greetings for our District Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Abdul Ghafur Saab. It's a pleasure to have you in our midst, sir, as part of our New Beginnings installation process. And also our Division L PQD, DTM Imtiaz Khan Saab. Thank you, sir. It's a pleasure and honor to have you in our midst. So as for DTM Jacob Kuriakose, sir, and DTM Johnson Samuel, sir. It's a pleasure to have all these stalwarts in our midst. Today reminded me of an incident which happened way back during my school days. I was running the first leg of a relay, 4x100 back in my school days. I started off with a full throttle energy. I was going well. All of a sudden, I just stepped onto a couple of stones. Back home, it was always considered running barefoot was the best way to push forward as far as relays are considered. Shoes were considered to be something in not so good choice as far as relay or any sprinting exercise is concerned. I stumbled, I fumbled. I was wondering whether I'll be able to make it up to my second runner. But somehow I made it. I guess I handed over the baton as the second or third runner in a lane of 8. But the subsequent runners pushed the momentum in such an spirited and thrusting way, we stood at the podium. And when I look back during our tenure, even then, the members over there, the teammates, the club officers helped me push that particular season of 2020 or 2021. But as I said, just like that relay, I understood a lot of lessons from my second, third, fourth runners. It happened back then during our season. I learned a lot from my fellow club officers and the club sponsor and mentor. The same thing, how professionally things can be done. That was exhibited professionally, precision by this team Jasmine Brigade. Kudos to the leadership of Jasmine Brigade, who helped everyone understand how things can be done in a professional way. So it was an honor to be part of this pack. I'm sure the incoming members under the astute leadership of Toastmaster Ramesh sir is going to help us learn more than what it is in Toastmastering and leadership skills are concerned. Now, I'm privileged and honored to be the installation officer for this evening. So let me start my duty as the installation officer. Before we proceed with the installation of the new officers, it is my duty to discharge the current club officers, the team Jasmine Brigade, who inspired us for 12 long months from all further duties and responsibilities as club officers of the Mind Academy Toastmasters Club. May I request all the outgoing officers to unmute their video, possible, to start your videos as well. Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Mudra Sisodia. Treasurer, Toastmaster Shakambari. Secretary, Toastmaster Gauri Jain Warrior. Vice President, Public Relations, Toastmaster Jyoti Bala. Vice President, Membership, Toastmaster Jyoti Jain Warrior. Vice President, Education, Toastmaster Meera Nambiar. And the leader of the pack, Club President, Toastmaster Vijita Murali. Fellow Toastmasters, these club officers have done a tremendous job of managing this club for the term 2021-2022. All our achievements this year were possible only due to their relentless commitment and dedication to our dear club, Mind Academy Toastmasters Club, and its members. Let us give them a resounding round of applause for all that they have done this year. Dear club officers, thank you so much. It will be the shorter form of expression of our gratitude for whatever you have done for us. Now, you are all now discharged from all further duties and responsibilities as club officers of the Mind Academy Toastmasters Club. Thank you for your services. It was a pleasure being part of this pack. Thank you all. Tonight, I'm here to install the officers of Mind Academy Toastmasters Club, club number 7717440, and to prepare them for the challenges that lie ahead. Their collective challenge is to make this club stronger, more dedicated, to help people from all walks of life to speak in an effective manner, listen with sensitivity, and think creatively. Now, may I call upon the newly elected officers to unmute themselves and start their videos as I read out their names. Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Sai Kishore Satyala. Treasurer, Toastmaster Chanchal Pandey. Secretary, Toastmaster Beena Modi. Vice President, Public Relations, Toastmaster Mudra Sisodia. Vice President, Membership, Toastmaster Jyoti Bala. Vice President, Education, Toastmaster Mehul Chauhan. And last, and to lead us from the front, President, Toastmaster Ramisan Nambiar. Normally, during the installation, we pass on the gavel as a symbol of leadership, but still we are in the midst. We are yet to recover fully into and full-on live meetings, so it's practically challenging. So, but we at Mind Academy truly believe that, and during these testing times, we still carry out things in the best possible way. So let us try it out one more time in the virtual mode. So let us begin with our Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Sai Kishore Satyala. You have been elected as the Sergeant at Arms for our club for the term 2022-2023. As a Sergeant at Arms, your primary responsibilities are to ensure that the meeting room is available for the club meetings, all the club equipments are maintained in working order, provide adequate stationery for each meetings, and ensure that the meeting room is arranged and the meetings are started well ahead of time, even if it is in a virtual mode. You will take active leadership in welcoming members, guests to the club meetings and make them feel at home and ensure that they receive a favorable impression of a smooth and well-run meeting. Toastmaster Sai Satyala.
I think he's disconnected, but I can't find him.
Sure, ma'am. But we have his concurrence, and I think in that case, I'll be moving for the next club officer. Toastmaster Chanchal Pandey has been elected as the club treasurer for the club. I guess he is still with his official duties, but he has given his consent and he has given all his commitment to take up the role as a treasurer, being the primary responsibilities as to prepare the club's budget within 1 month from taking office, prepare and send the due statements on a monthly basis, and send dues to world headquarters prior to due dates, work with VP membership to contact members who have not paid dues, submit new member applications and dues to world headquarters, pay bills as due, maintain records of all financial transactions. He has given his consent to take up this challenge going forward. So next, we have our club secretary, Toastmaster Beena Modi. Ma'am, you have been elected as the secretary of the club. As a secretary of this club, you're the central focus for all records. It is your responsibility to maintain a current set of record of all meetings and activities, maintain an accurate membership roster, and give it to the treasurer to submit with dues, mail club officers list to world headquarters, attend division sponsored officers training, and prepare a successor for office. Madam Beena Modi, will you perform these duties to the best of your abilities? I think.
Thank you very much. I will try my level best and perform well for these duties.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks
a lot. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Next, we have our Vice President, Public Relations, Madam Toastmaster Mudra Sisodia. Madam Mudra, you have been elected as the Vice President, Public Relations. Your primary responsibilities are to coordinate an active public relations and publicity program. Your job is vital to the growth and success of the club. Your efforts will help attract new members to the club. New members bring fresh personalities and ideas which provide the club a stronger base of leaders. Will you perform these duties to the best of your abilities, Madam Mudra?
Yes, I will try my level best. Thank you for such an amazing opportunity.
Thank you, Madam Mudra. Next, we have Madam Toastmaster Jyoti Bala. You have been elected as the Vice President membership. Your main responsibility is to build a membership base for the club. You must ensure that the club has a strong membership base by satisfying the needs of all the members. Conduct induction ceremonies for new members. Provide them necessary orientation as needed and encourage the members to introduce new members. Your job is very vital to the growth and success of the club. You must attend and vote at area council meetings as and when needed. Will you perform these duties to the best of your abilities, Madam Jyoti?
Yes, I do, sir.
Thank you. Next in line, we have Toastmaster Mehul Chauhan. Toastmaster Mehul, you have been elected as the Vice President Education for the club for the season 2022-2023. Your primary responsibilities are to plan successful club meetings to ensure that each member has the opportunity to achieve his or her educational goals. Provide orientation to new members on the various Toastmasters programs. And the club ensure that all new members understand the concept of Toastmasters program. And remember, you're the main participant in the Distinguished Club program and club success plan and its implementation. In the absence of the president, you will preside over the meetings. It is also your responsibility to assign mentors for new members. Toastmaster Mehul, will you perform these duties to the best of your abilities?
Thank you, Master of Ceremony, for the opportunity. Indeed, I take up the responsibility of VP Education for the coming year, and I will make a difference by moving in the right direction. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mehul. Last, and to lead us all from the front, Toastmaster Ramisan Nambiar. You have been elected as the president of our club for the term 2022-2023. You are the Chief Executive Officer and will be expected to preside at all club meetings and at all regular and special meetings of the Executive Committee. It is your challenge to see this club enables its members to achieve their educational goals, It is also your challenge to see that the club helps the area, division, district, and Toastmaster International to meet their goals. Now, please accept this role and leadership task. You're a member of your team as well as a leader. A team is more than a group of people. It's an emotional force rooted in the feelings, thoughts, and actions of all members with the common goal of achievement, sharing, and mutual support. Work with your team members to create a healthy and dynamic club, a vibrant club of which everyone will be proud of. Toastmaster Rameeshan sir, will you perform these duties to the best of your abilities?
Yes, I will do my best of my ability. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you. Fellow Toastmasters, as installing officer, I declare these club officers installed to the respective offices to which they have been elected for the term starting from 1st July 2022 to 30th June 2023. May I request all the members of Mind Academy Toastmasters Club to please raise your right hand and take up this pledge. The growth and development of the Toastmasters program in Mind Academy Toastmasters Club depends largely upon the actions of this group. On your honor, as members of Mind Academy Toastmasters Club, do you pledge to individually and collectively stand by this club, live with it, and work with it throughout the coming year?
Yes, I do.
Thank you.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
On behalf of Mind Academy Toastmasters Club, I take this opportunity to congratulate all the newly installed officers, and I wish them the very best in their efforts to take this club to greater heights. I pledge my complete support to this new team under the leadership of Toastmaster Rameeshan Nambiar sir. Let us give a thunderous round of applause to this newly installed officers. It's been a pleasure and honor to take everyone over here through this installation ceremony. He is a man, as always said by many, with many adjectives. For me, it's always him as a maestro who takes things through precision in a quality way, being a quality professional. Now, I will leave the floor for President Toastmaster Rameeshan sir to take us forward. The floor is all yours, Mr. President, Toastmaster Rameeshan Nambiar.
Thank you, Installation Officer Toastmaster Balasubramaniam. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, a warm good evening to all.
Good evening.
I am extremely honored to be in front of you today. I would like to express my gratitude to my fellow members for giving me the opportunity to serve the club. Thank you for your trust in me and in my team. I hereby accept the assignment as the president of the club for the next term, beginning from July 2022 for 1 year. 2 years of association with Mind Academy Toastmasters Club provided me a learning opportunity with variety of speeches and evaluation from different areas. We have witnessed the elevation of our club from a club level to SATAC level during the last 2 years since from its inception. This was not possible without sincere efforts of the members in general and ExCom members in particular. Thank you very much, past ExCom members and outgoing President Toastmaster Vijita Murali, VP Education Toastmaster Meera Nambiar, VP Membership Toastmaster Jyoti Warrior, VP Public Relations Toastmaster Jyoti Bala, Secretary Toastmaster Gauri Jayan Warrior, Treasurer Toastmaster Shakambari, and Sergeant at Arms Toastmaster Mudra Sisodia. The team did a commendable job in developing the members, and you certainly deserve a large round of applause for the unique contribution. The outlook of the club is set by the past ExCom and members, and the sale will continue. We have uphill tasks to be completed with lot of challenges, but I am confident that our preeminent members can take up any challenges, which would be amply supported by the accepted contingent consisting of VP Education Toastmaster Mehul Chavan, VP Membership Toastmaster Jyoti Bala, VP Public Relations Toastmaster Mudra Sisodia, Secretary Toastmaster Beena Modi, Treasurer Toastmaster Chanjal Pandey, Sergeant at Arms Toastmaster Sai Kishore, and me, Rameshan. The success of an organization is dependent on how best we convert the challenges into opportunities. And I am optimistic that my vibrant team can do wonders to convert all the challenges into opportunities. In order to achieve our goals in a seamless manner, our first priority would be to provide marvelous learning opportunities and environment to each of our members. We will strive to lead the club to achieve and retain the distinguished club programs. As the club officers, it is our responsibility to lead the club to sustain its current position and to achieve more heights. We will work hard to get our members represented in area, division, district, and international level contests. For the development and improvement of our members, we will conduct regular workshops, seminars, and other innovative programs. We will reach to you later with further details. We, the Mind Academy Toastmasters Club, started our sailing in the year 2020. We have to dock intermittently to allow more members as sailors on board, and the sail will continue. No one knows how far the club will sail, but one thing for sure, that our club has much more treasures to be discovered, and I have confidence in my capable team to continuously strive to fulfill the mission of the club. So, dear fellow Toastmasters and my dear team, let us work together to face the challenges with a winning attitude of why not, to achieve greater heights for next term. Thank you. Now, I would like to request our dignitaries to talk few words. First, I would like to invite District Director DTM Abdul Ghafoor. DTM Abdul Ghafoor, please share your thoughts.
Thank you so much, our respected President-elect, Toastmaster Ramesh Nambiar, outgoing President, Toastmaster Vijida, outgoing Vice President Education, Toastmaster Meera Nambiar, Installation Officer, Toastmaster Bala, and the dignitaries around us, our CGD-elect DTM Shekhar Tiwari, so many DTMs, Toastmaster DTM Jacob Kuriakos, DTM Codis, DTM Johnson Samuel, DTM Jamil Akhtar, and my beloved members of Mind Academy Toastmasters Club. As District Director, what an exciting way of ending my term by attending the prestigious event of one of the mind-blowing Toastmasters Club in District 79. Mind Academy has proved to be mind-blowing too. I was just wondering why I am here. You have a lot of credentials. The Mind Academy Toastmasters Club has got a lot of credentials in your bag. Even today's meeting, I was going through the agenda. Is it a meeting to celebrate 50th club meeting or installation of the new club offices or the magazine race, and or to celebrate one of the rarest feasts in District 79, grabbing 10 DCP points and enrolling 22 new members. My God, I am so delighted and elated, dear leaders, watching the performance of Mind Academy Toastmasters Club. Let me congratulate the outgoing president, ever vibrant Toastmaster Vijida Murali, for taking the bold and hard step to take this club into greater heights. The accolades do not end here. Just a club. Remember, you have grabbed 13 educational awards during the term. 13 educational awards for a club during a 12-month term, adding 2 new 8 members. You should be very, very proud of your achievement. As outgoing district director, of course, I have 5-6 hours to be the district director. I am attending one of the last events as district director, but I am so happy to be with you, to congratulate you, to enjoy the happy moments of each and every Mind Academy Toastmasters Club. Thank you so much, dear leaders. Keep going. I wish our President-elect Toastmaster Ramesh Nambiar and the team all the very best. You are going to rock during the next term also. Thank you once again. Over to you, Mr. President-elect Toastmaster Ramesh Nambiar.
Sorry. Thank you very much, District 79 Director, DTM Abdul Ghafoor, for your views. Now, I will invite District 79 CGD elect, DTM Shekhar Tiwari, to share his views.
Yeah. First of all, I'm thankful to the tall leader of this wonderful Mind Academy, because this is, I believe, that I believe that this club is in my heart always. So how you people are connecting the meeting, how you people are calling, inviting the people means this is a wonderful task, what I believe. Uh, One thing I can say that outgoing and incoming is a different matter, but by adding our immediate, our current district directors, I'm just adding his 6 hours in my next term. So that will give me a strength. So this is what exactly I want to say, that our current ESCOM is the real reinforcement for the upcoming ESCOM. That's what I'm saying. So our district director is my reinforcement, means to take my first step. So the same way our current ESCOM is the reinforcement for the next term. So first of all, congratulations to Madam President Bijita Murli for taking this club into this greater height. Means I just heard that our district director saying that 10 out of 10 DCP point plus 13 educational award. It's a wonderful achievement. So that's what I just, it's the biggest thing you achieved, and congratulations to you. Hats up to you, means how you people are presenting the things in front of we people. So you are the inspiration for whole district. Second thing, today I just missed to attend this event full, but the moment I attended, I just entered. Since that particular time of period, I just enjoyed each and every word of the member, and the way, the enthusiasm of Toastmaster Bala, our champion. It was wonderful. So my best wishes to one and all present here for the successful and wonderful 2022-23. And this Mind Academy, believe me or not, I wish to attend each and every meeting in future. Over to you, our President, Toastmaster Ramesh, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Now I will invite DTM Jacob Kuriakos. Sir Jacob, DTM Jacob Kuriakos, please share your thoughts.
Thank you, President Ramesh. Now both our district governor and Shekhar has told us in clear detail as to the tremendous achievements of Mind Academy, but what has impressed me about this club is a lot more than a typical club of speeches, evaluation, and table topics. Actually, this is a club that is consistently capable of thinking out of the box, coming out with a lot of new ideas, innovative ideas, a club with a tremendous vision. In a span of 2 years, I've been amazed to see the kind of new programs that they have come in, particularly in the educational line for children. There's so much of it. So they're different. They're different from a lot of other clubs who just take that regular path. They've tried new things, all within the rules of the Toastmasters. That's what makes this club really different, as a club of extremely intelligent, knowledgeable, and capable people. And Vijita Murli has certainly proved to be a charismatic, capable, and intelligent president who can take people along with her. She and her team has done a remarkable job. As far as Toastmaster Ramesh is concerned, I have known him for several years. He's been a prominent member of the Indian community, a very well experienced, qualified, knowledgeable, and intelligent person with tremendous amount of wisdom. I'm only surprised why he never took up a leadership role of this nature a lot earlier. I think the community did not properly push him enough to take up such a role. But having taken it up at this stage, I have no doubt that with the kind of team and the people who are at Mind Academy, he is going to take the club to a different level. I have absolutely no doubt about it. And I look forward to this club rocking again in the near future. My very best wishes to all of you, sirs. Thank you.
Thank you very much, DTM Jacob Kuriakos, for their inspiring words. Now, I will invite DTM Kodiswaran. PM Kodishwaran.
Am I audible?
Yeah. Yes.
Sorry that I couldn't switch on my camera because of the bandwidth. Good evening. Thank you very much for the opportunity, elected President Toastmaster Nambiar sir, and the current President Toastmaster Mr. Ma'am, district area club officials and senior Toastmasters. Good evening, everyone. See, whenever you talk about Mind Academy, of course, all along I was referring and I was addressing the different forums. Only one thing, I'm just getting recalling only one proverb is the basic purpose of starting any club is to change the behavior among us. Might be change the behavior among from a normal person to a Toastmasters. This is what. But what happens when you adopt the changes, when the behavior changes, it becomes an attitude. When the attitude becomes a consistency, then it becomes a culture. That's what I could able to see the one word from the Mind Academy Toastmasters Club. The basic intention to start the Mind Academy Toastmasters Club. They want to be a task for Mind Academy, the brand name actually. That the change they want to bring it now today, it has become a culture among the Mind Academy Toastmasters, the members of the club. As rightly pointed out by all our leaders, they were excelling in all the areas. When I was seeing the Division L, those award ceremony, I don't know, it's a bundle of awards and trophies in the table, and then all over the members of Mind Academy was there. So that shows their involvement, leadership, as well as in the communication tracks. In the communication tracks, always their representation is at the district level. Even this year, the leadership tracks, it's an amazing job. Even our current President Toastmasters Vijitha took up a very, very highly challenging technical director job at the SATEC. So you are there everywhere and your contribution is being realized everywhere. So that's what I'm just saying, that you intend to change the behavior, but you become a culture today in a Toastmasters fraternity in Dubai. So I'm not going to get wonder, or I'm not going to even wish for the future XCOM, because you are built up your own culture, so you are going to do whatever you want to do and whatever you want to achieve. So we will be part of it and we will be enjoying your journey. And once again, congratulations to Toastmaster Vijitha and all the best to Toastmaster Ramesh Nambiar sir. And we will be always with you. Let's enjoy the journey. Let's enjoy the each and every success of your club members, and we'll be proud of it. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster Ramesh.
Thank you, DTM Kodi sir, for your kind words. Now I would like to invite DTM Muhammad Jamil Akhtar. Sir, can you share your views?
Good evening, upcoming President Toastmaster Rameshan. Due to some issues, I'm unable to open my video. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. I think it's District Director-elect also has joined just now. Hi, good evening, District Director, DTM Rami. You are here.
Yes, I am here. Yes, I am here.
Assalamu
Listening
alaikum.
to you
Shadi
guys.
Mubarak. Shadi Mubarak.
Shadi Mubarak to you too. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Mission, for giving me this opportunity. Regarding this Mind Academic Toastmaster Club, I really amazed to see the performance. I wondered, because I have been there Toastmaster last 17, 18 years. I don't know from where these Toastmasters came and formed this club. This is totally different. The ideal Toastmaster club I saw last 2 years performance. the way Toastmaster Bala became the champion of Division L and became the finalist of district, I'm sure that tomorrow someone from this club may go to the region and international conference as well. This club is a totally different. The way it gave birth to the new Gavalier Club, the way Vijita took the responsibility of DLC vice chair, went to district, and every member of this club is really amazing. They are not simple guys, they are just like a Toastmaster. What we had the time of 2004, 2007, and 8. When I joined, I took the role model of DTM Jacob Kodiakos and other senior leaders. Nowadays, the Toastmaster activity was not like that, but this club is doing totally different. I really wanted to join some of your meeting, that physical meeting, not the online meeting. I wanted to learn something from you all, because each and individual members, really you are so committed, so dedicated. I really feel this is a real Toastmaster activity. And everyone is joining Toastmaster activity to learn and grow with mutual cooperations and support. That's the way you are showing here. I'm really happy to see your performance, but sorry I joined this meeting late. But I wanted to really come your physical meeting whenever you will be there in the future, upcoming future. My best wishes for upcoming club presidents and ExCom for the wonderful performance in coming year. I wish that not only district, much higher level your members can go at different competitions. And my all support is there with you. Whenever you find, please give me opportunity. I will be there to support you. Thank you very much and all the best for upcoming ExCom.
Thank you, sir, for that nice words, and we will be looking forward for you to attend our future meetings. Thank you. Now, I would like to invite the District Director-elect, DTM Rami. DTM Rami, please share your
Thank
thoughts.
you so much. Thank you so much, President-elect Toastmaster Rami Shan. You know, we share the same starting of. So thank you so much. This is an honor to me. And district leaders and CTD-elect DTM Shekhar Tiwari, District Director-elect Abdul Ghafoor, Past Division L Director DTM Jamil Akhtar, Shadi Mubarak, especially to you, and other leaders of Division L, DTM Kotiz, Jacob Karakas, and all of you. Good evening. And assalamu alaikum and namaste and namaskaram to all of you. When I would like to describe my academy, I describe it as the sky, because in the sky there is a lot of stars, and really, and there is no limit to their enthusiasm, to their commitment. I haven't seen an end of the sky, and this is what I have seen in the Mind Academy. In the 3 years, you have accomplished a lot. During this pandemic, you were like one of the lightning candle in this dark pandemic with your inspiration. I agree with all what the past leader said. When we see the champion Pala, when we see the great president leading vice chairman, when we look at Toastmaster Murli Rao, when we look at every one of you, really, every member of the Mind Academy, to me is like, it's one of the star in this blue sky, which is Toastmasters. And you have no limits except the sky, you know, and the sky is just open. And this is what I have seen. And I really want to salute the founder of Mind Academy, DTM Krishna, Murali Krishna, for really starting this club. I know you have been the sponsor, and together with your inspiring wife, DTM Vijita, as the mentor. You know, it is one of the success stories that I'm very proud of. It is really amazing to see the accomplishment in just 3 years. In just 3 years, you accomplished a lot. You had the Gavalier clubs, you had a president distinguished for a few years. It is really amazing, you know. It is, as I mentioned to you, I'm speechless. I just want to describe Mind Academy as the sky with no limits. And every member is one of those stars who is twinkling to separate great light, especially during the pandemic. I look forward to see you in the physical meetings. I'm very truly honored to be part of this meeting today. And I'm very proud of all of you. Thank you so much, really. And as I mentioned to you, you always inspire me, and you resemble the word of, or the famous quote, which is, individuals, we are a drop of water, and together we are like an ocean. And today, over the past 3 years, since you establishment with DTM Bala as the president, and now Toastmaster Vijay Murli is again the president, you achieved the president distinguished. And now I'm sure that Ramesh will continue the journey. You will continue to inspire us. And let's continue making the Mind Academy more of stars, because they are the sky and with no limit except the sky which has no limit. Once again, I really want to thank you one more time. It has been a really great honor to be connecting with you for this inspiring journey. And may God always bless you. And I have to say this one more time to Toastmaster Vijay Murli and Krishna. We have always been making it the motto of the celebration, Shadi Mubarak Bhakti.
Thank you very much, DTM Rami Jawad, for your kind words. Now I would like to invite DTM Murali Krishnan to say a few words. DTM Murali.
Thank you, Mr. President, Toastmaster Rameshan. Let me take this opportunity. I've known him for years, for decades probably. I've seen him at various roles, but as DTM Jacob Kuriakose rightly mentioned, he was never in the forefront to run. I know the tireless efforts that he always take behind the scene, but today I'm so happy to see you as president of our club, Toastmaster, Mr. President, I would say, President Toastmaster Rameshan. District Director-elect DTM Rami, Shadi Mubarak. District CGD DTM Shekhar Tiwari, sir, all the way joining from. Hope your health is fine now, sir.
Just improving, sir, improving. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Get well soon. Get well soon. Thanks a lot for joining. Past divisional director DTM Jamil Akhtar, DTM Johnson Samuel, who is there with us all the way from beginning till this time. Thank you, sir, for being with us. Our own mentor and immediate past Division D director DTM Kotis. Thank you all for joining us. And as sponsor of this club, when we started Mind Academy, not Mind Academy Toastmasters Club, when we started Mind Academy way back in 2019, we had no clue about starting a Toastmasters Club. But we really felt that this particular platform called Toastmasters, who help people to enhance their communication and leadership skill, will help Mind Academy to achieve its goal. And that was the purpose behind starting this club. And today, when I look back, I'm full of joy today. I'm really proud that within a short span of 2 years, this baby club has gave birth to a Gavel club. Our members has reached SATAC. Last year, it was 2 of our members, Toastmaster Bala and Toastmaster Jodi, reaching the SATAC. But this time, it had 2 of our members from Mind Academy Toastmasters Club. Of course, Toastmaster Murli Rao and Toastmaster Bala, and also 3 of our Gaveliers there at SATAC. So it is 5 of our members reaching SATAC is by no means a small feat. Thank you all, dear members, for inspiring all of us. I think it's an inspiration amongst us, which keeps us moving forward. And let me take this opportunity to congratulate our Jasmine Brigade. I consider, there are many clubs in Toastmasters, and let me put it this way, how I see it. And there are clubs which are paper clubs to satisfy the DCP points. There are so many of us, and there are clubs who are there to maintain the DCP points, like, being there and doing the normal things. But there are few clubs who goes beyond, who travels that extra mile and shows the society at large, what we can give back to society. And I consider Mind Academy Club one such club. And the examples of, having a Gavel club, having keynote speakers like former cricketer W.V. Raman coming here and speaking, having 3 speechcraft programs, having a quiz program conducted, and lot many of those things all aiming towards moving people around us in the right direction. And that makes us a lot of difference. That is what we have seen from, what we heard from DTM Jacob. Sorry, DTM Jacob Kuriakose, I think I missed you in the beginning. That's what, people like DTM Jacob Kuriakose, who always mentions about the quality that we maintain in our club. And to me, it is like three specific words, and it is passion, quality, and transformation. We all have passion in us, and we ensure that we do it in a quality way so that we all transform to better communicators, better leaders. And that is what I see in plenty in this club. So I'm so proud. I'm short of words. I'm getting really excited about what's happening today. Thank you, Jasmine team, for moving all of us in the right direction. You have done a great job. Great job by no means, great job. And I'm sure that Toastmaster Ramesh, with all his experience, with his team, with his passion and energy, will take this club to forward in much greater heights. And in the beginning, we had Toastmaster Bala and his team already laid a very solid foundation for Mind Academy. And then the next team, when it came, we were all like, what this team is going to do for us. But then we see all our members in SATAC, not only in the communication platform, but also at different forms in leadership as well at district level. That's indeed a great thing. And I'm sure that now from here, Toastmaster Ramesh Shetan and your team, we are all there with you. And I'm sure that we are going to move forward with much more vigor and energy. And we are going to give as much as possible to the people around you, to the Cavaliers around us, to the members around us, and show that we are indeed different. And we are going to move all around us in the right direction. Thank you once again for the opportunity. Thank you for the past Exicom, immediate past Exicom, and wishing all the very best, the current Exicom. Back to you, Mr. President, Toastmaster Ramesh.
Thank you, DTM Murali Krishnan, for that kind insights. Then now it is time to deliver the vote of thanks. Then I would like to invite Toastmaster Mudra Sisodia to deliver the vote of thanks. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you very much, sir. As John F. Kennedy says, as we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter the words, but to live by them. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening or a good night to all of us present here. It gives me immense pleasure to be the one giving the vote of thanks on this special day. I would like to thank all of the dignitaries, fellow Toastmasters, club officers, members of the other clubs, respected guests, and my dear friends for gracing our club meeting and sparing your valuable time with all of us. I would begin my vote of thanks by thanking the outgoing Jasmine Brigade Exicom for setting the bar higher and taking Mind Academy to new heights. Thank you for your unrelentless support and guidance in this past year. I would like to thank the Master of Ceremonies, our very own Toastmaster Murli Rao, for a smooth conducted session. Thank you, our installation officer, Toastmaster Bala Subramaniam, for being his jovial self and the flawless grace with which he conducts the duties. Thank you, our award committee chair, Madam Meera Nambiar, for the elegantly conducted award distribution session. Thank you, DTM Murali Krishnan sir, for your unstinted support and guidance at all the times. Thank you, all the dignitaries, for the special words for the Mind Academy and your valuable support throughout the year. It means a lot to all of us. Once again, I thank all of you who joined us today to be part of our installation ceremony. Thank you, and over to you, Mr. President, Toastmaster Ramesh Nambiar.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mudra Sisodia. So, once again, thank you, fellow Toastmasters and guests. So that was all about our installation ceremony. Thank you once again, our installation officers, then master of ceremonies, the dignitaries, and all other guests. So I think that is the end of our